Welcome to the Our Build, Handyman and Home Improvements channel. I'm James Mason. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to remove an internal timber load bearing wall. Also I'll demonstrate how to put the support beams in the roof above as well too. Alright, if you have any questions please leave them in the comment section below and I'll be sure to respond as I can. Alright, today we're going to be pulling out these walls. They're structural load bearing walls on the inside of this house. The idea behind this is to open this kitchen right up and the lounge room right up. So I'll remove this wall, this little short wall, and the one that runs down the hallway. So I'll do everything from pulling out the walls, strutting the roof above, and replastering and resetting everything that we need to through here. And then it runs along all the way through to the back of the house there. Alright, we'll get started. Okay, so we're up in the roof, and what I've done is I've slid back some roof tiles to get some extra light in up in the roof space here. This timber that runs along here on the underside of the rafters on both sides, it's called a purling. Now off that purling we've got struts, purling struts that run down, and those purling struts run down to load bearing walls below. And the hallway wall that we're going to pull out is directly below this section here. So I've got some 300 by 50 LVL engineered beams, which I'm going to run along this section through here, and then I'll be able to strut back up off that and then pull the walls out below. These are the ceiling joists that run along, the ones that lay flat. That's what the gyprock below is fixed to. Alright, so where they join, this is basically the hallway wall below. We're going to need to run our beam along here and put some hangers down to these so that we support these two timbers here. Alright, because if we take that wall out below, there's nothing stopping them from dropping. These are hanging beams. They normally run through the centre of the rooms just to support the ceiling joist that's run through here. It just takes that spring and the bounce out of the centre of the rooms. To make it easy to see where you need to prop and where you're going to be working, you need to pull the insulation back that is over the top of the walls below. So you can see below here, this is actually the load bearing wall right through underneath here, continues under the tank, dog legs around and back up through there. That's the wall below that we're going to be pulling out. Now I've got the ones I cut up here. That's the spot in the ceiling where we brought everything up. Now we've just got to splice it with these timbers. then we put those timbers back in place. So we've now got this main beam in. You can see there I cut the 2 hangers, so we're going to join that. And then back over this way. At the end of that beam, sitting on the corner of the hallway wall. And then now from here, where this wall is, we're about to insert that other beam through here. So basically down along through here, that'll come back and connect into this main beam that we've just put here. And then off that, once that's done, we'll then move over and put these double beams in, which are just laying down flat at the moment. We'll stand those up and put that above that other wall. Once they're up, we'll re-prop these struts there. That strut's probably okay once we tie it off, and the temporary strut that we put in over there, we'll re-strut that back down to the beam, and that'll be about it. That'll be all our main beams up in the roof. Put the insulation back in place, and then we can rip everything out underneath. These are long bugles, 125s. We'll use these to put them into the sides of the ceiling joists. That off later, and that'll just support the ceiling joist through there. Just beam through the middle. You can see up here that beam's got all the droppers in it now, along there, all the way back to that load bearing wall at the back. So that beam's supported on a wall, comes along here to this beam. That beam runs along and is sitting over the top of a load bearing wall. That's the external wall over there. And then it comes back along this way, and it actually sits on the corner of our internal wall there. And then you come along to this one, which we've got secured at the end, and then this runs all the way back along until it sits over another internal load bearing wall up there. Just putting the rest of the droppers on now, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so basically I'm screwing in the droppers now. These are what connect the ceiling joist to the beam. You'll see each one of those has got a thick 14 gauge by 125mm bugle. I'm about to put this one in now. And that 125 bugle. Okay, beams are all in, secured into place. Okay, that's our roof fully propped. Here's our main beam through here sitting on a wall below, running back along. So that's it, all in, insulation's back in place, nice and tidy. Now we're going to plaster the ceiling below. Alright, so these are the areas we're about to patch in the ceiling. You can see we've cut that back. This is the base coat.
And this is to
Reinforce the joints. nice thick trowel, nice wide trowel. Excess off both sides. So you can see you got the angles on there, a little bit of a gap, just to set out, looking down from the top. That's it, and then on the sides, the same, that's what we'll set to. So you leave it out so there's enough room in there for the plaster to set into. Stand back. Skim coated, ready for sand. Alright, so there you have it. We've pulled out the internal wall, put the beams up in the roof to take away the load-bearing walls, plastered up all the ceiling, we've done a base coat, we've done a top coat, and now all it needs is a light sand and a coat of paint. So yeah, that's how you remove a load-bearing internal wall.